A 16-year-old boy and his mother found a loaded gun while walking through a shopping center parking lot. It happened yesterday afternoon at Kaneohe Shopping Center. They just got out of their car when they saw the handgun in a grassy area. They immediately called police. Whose gun was it? Manolo Morales got some answers in a story you'll see only on KHON2. Manolo?
Joe, the family tells me that they hope that something good comes out of this because there are so many ways in which this could have had a tragic ending.
Wait, there's no way that's real.
The mother and her son asked us not to identify them, but they wanted to get the story out. They were walking at the Kaneohe Shopping Center parking lot when they saw the gun on the ground. Their first instinct was that it couldn't have been a real gun.
It was a little surreal. It was kind of like, I just didn't get it. I couldn't comprehend because it did look so real, and it did turn out to be real, that I kind of like just shook my head a little bit like, what?
They knew better than to pick it up, and instead the 16-year-old boy put his jacket over it and stayed nearby after calling the police.
You could see from a distance it was definitely like a gun. But as soon as you got closer, it was like, oh, this thing is a real deal, man. It's got like metal plating on it. It's got the chambers and everything. It was crazy.
According to sources, the gun was identified as a .38 caliber Smith & Wesson. As surprised as they were that it was a real gun, the mother and son were even more shocked when they saw the police officer unloading the 6 bullets in the chamber.
That was the craziest part. When he started unloading it, I was like, oh man, what if someone's kid got a hold of this? That would be crazy. Because you know how kids are with toys.
I'm just glad we were there. I'm glad that no child picked it up, no person that might have a mental disability picked it up. And in the world we live in, we just don't know.
Sources tell us that the gun was registered to an armored vehicle company and that the gun had not been reported lost or stolen. When we asked HPD about it, a spokeswoman told us that the type of firearm and its ownership are part of the ongoing investigation. This happened between 4 and 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so the family that found the gun tells me there were a lot of people walking around this parking lot, including little children. We spoke with shoppers and area workers who are just as shocked and are wondering why the owner of the gun would not report it missing.
I think it was irresponsible because they should at least make a report, let the mall security know, let management know, and so that they can address the issue.
Now, we checked with an armored car company not involved in the incident, and we're told it is company policy to report it immediately when a weapon is missing. We've learned that armed guards are certified by HPD, so we're checking what the rules are exactly for armed guards. We'll let you know when we find out. Manolo Morales, KHON2 News.